Underway now for the 17 years and over age group for this 200-meter freestyle. Fastest into this final was Ethan Potter with a time of 1:56.35. The Northeast regional record for this event is a time of 1 minute 47.10, which was done by Nicholas Granger. But out in front is Liam Dawson, out in a 25.90. Second, Josh Denham. Third is Jacob Barnett. That's your current 1, 2, 3 after the first 50 meters. And looks as though that Josh Denham and Liam Dawson are pulling away from the rest of the field. They're your current top two as they're approaching the 100-meter mark. It looks as though that Josh Denham's going to turn with a time of 54.51 to 54.97. Third position now is Ethan Potter, but closely followed behind is Jacob Barnett, as they're heading down towards the diving pit end of the pool. It looks as though that Josh Denham now is pulling away from Liam Dawson. He's about body length ahead of the rest of the field now. It will be Josh Denham that turns 29.06 split on that 50. Ethan Potter's in second position. Liam Dawson now in third. Final 50 meters now for the 17 years and over. Give them plenty of encouragement now. It looks as though there's Josh Denham, 25 meters to go, is our current leader. But coming back really strongly here is Ethan Potter. And it's very, very close for bronze medal position between a line of swimmers here. Could be up for anyone here, so give them plenty of encouragement. But it will be Josh Denham that's going to touch with a time of 1 minute 52.90. Second place, Ethan Potter, 1:54.11. And third position...
And, well, hopefully we'll be able to have another chat with him later on this week. He's just done a 200 breaststroke, which is a really tough event, so very keen for him to go and swim down and get ready for that race tonight. And hopefully we'll be able to have a chat with him later in the week and hear how he's gone and also how he's preparing for that European Championships and then also the Commonwealth Games. He's going to be a superstar in Jersey, isn't he? If he's only ever been one Commonwealth gold medalist, I think he could win gold up there in the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow.
I mean, anything's possible in a major competition, of course, but I think he can go into this competition with the Commonwealth Games for certain, with his head held high, and he's probably already a national treasure in Jersey, but I think he could become even more of one.
Well, he certainly will. This is the 500 metres turn in this first heat of the men's 800 metres freestyle, and right in the centre there, gone well all the way through this first 500 is Joseph Hall of City of Leeds. And going with him is Caden Frampton of Millfield. Up there in lane 3, still hanging on very well is Aidan Anderson of Aberdeen, University of Aberdeen Performance. And delighted to be joined. Well, we've had some great guests so far, haven't we? And they don't come more serious, more senior than my next guest. It's not Sir Chris Spice yet, but it may well be at some time. Chris, welcome to the commentary box. Delighted to have you in. Your title, National Performance Director, I think?
Yeah, Performance Director, yeah.
Performance Director. So just give us a quick, for those of us who don't understand all the ins and outs of that, well, you're basically in charge, right?
Yeah, I lead the programs, not just swimming, but all the aquatics disciplines. So I was just doing swimming until 2021 in Tokyo, and then post-Tokyo I've kind of taken on the other sports as well. But we have program leads that lead on those, so my program is still swimming in terms of 80% of my job, and then the other 20% is really just an oversight of everything. So, yeah, really enjoying it. It's quite different. Obviously, a lot of teams to select off this meet. Yeah, and we've been really pretty pleased with how things have been going so far.
When you say you do swimming as your job, in the nicest possible way, you don't look like Adam Peaty physically, which is probably good, but because he doesn't look like you from an administrative point of view. But when you say you do swimming, what do you do, and what is your role? What does success look like for you as a national performance director?
Yeah, look, ultimately we do a 4-year program, so I write the 4-year plan for UK Sport first thing to get the money. And then the second thing is decide where we're going to spend it. So once we get that 4-year plan in place, then you break that into annual plans, and then it's okay, each year we have an annual review with UK Sport to see if we're on track. Largely that's about medals, but not just about that. It's also about our pathway and who's coming through, and we've got these amazing team now that's developed what we call our performance dashboard, and the dashboard has so much information on all of our athletes, and we sit down and select our world-class program each year in September time, and we've got 50 odd athletes on that swimming part of that program right now, and yeah, most of them are obviously all swimming here. So, and once we get them on board, it's then I oversee all the centres, and Steve Tigg's our head coach, so he does all the technical stuff, and I just put all the systems in place around him.
You make it sound very straightforward and very simple, but I can tell you it's enormously complicated. What you managed to achieve is amazing. We'll just update on this first heat of the men's 800 metres freestyle, because Joseph Hall is swimming really well here, the 18-year-old from City of Leeds. He's going to do a lifetime best on this first heat. I think if he can bring it home, as I think he's going to, and going to well, the yellow hat of the City of Leeds right in the centre there, and he's got about a 10-metre lead from Caden Frampton of Millfield in second, and Aidan Anderson third, Talbot fourth. But this is a really good swim. Lifetime best was 8:33, and he's just gone 8:26. Wow, well, that's really good. 7 seconds.
Underway now for the penultimate heat of this event for the open male. Heat 6. We have in lane 0 Lucas Christie, Kingston upon Hull. Lane 1 Finn Proud, Newcastle. Lane 2 Robert Shipley, Middlesbrough. Lane 3 Joseph Hall, City Leeds. Lane 4 Aidan Turner, Newcastle. Lane 6 Zach Bourne, Wivington, Kingston upon Hull. Lane 7 Sam Wright, Tadcaster. Lane 8 Benjamin Thomas, Bury Stockton. And lane 9 Jai Diddy from Tynemouth. So we're seeing the top 20 entrants into this 400 metre freestyle event. Aidan Turner is the second fastest entrant coming into this with a time of 4:01.10. We're very nearly under that 4-minute mark. And there's Aidan Turner out in front. 58.42, Joseph Hall, 58.98. Zach also under the minute from that first 100, 59.36. We still have a mixture of age groups within this heat. 16 unders and the 17 overs. We have 4 16-year-olds in this heat. Lucas Christie, Robert Shipley, Zach Bourne, Wivington, and Benjamin Thomas. They'll be seeing if they can get themselves in that 16 and under final. Aidan Turner trying to maintain his lead that he had from the start. It's going to turn first with 200 metres left to go. Second position, Joseph Hall, 2:01.05 to a 2:02.00. Third position, 2:03.46 is Zach. Fourth position, Sam Wright. Third 100 metres now of this 400. We'll see some of these swimmers going to try and start making a move as we're now approaching the later stages of this race. Turning at the scoreboard end now is Aidan Turner. 2:32.37, 31 split there. Joseph Hall also going a 31.5 split. Third position still currently is Zach Bourne Wivington. Aidan Turner still maintaining a body length lead ahead of Joseph Hall. Joseph Hall trying to stay there with him. They're going to turn for the final time at the scoreboard end, and they will hear the whistle. So they are current top 3 with 100 metres to go. They've maintained that position all the way through this race and looking to extend from the rest of the field. There's a very close battle for 4th and 5th between Finn Proud and Sam Wright. Aidan Turner maintaining his lead to get himself through to the final this evening for the 17 and overs. See if he can get himself a central lane for that final. Joseph Hall, though, is trying to stay with him and looks as though he's catching him up. Breathing towards him, so he knows exactly where he is. It's going to be very close to conclude this penultimate heat of this 400 freestyle. As they approach now for the final 5 meters. Is Aidan Turner that hold on to his lead.